Hey everyone, it's me, Anime Game Nerd here, bringing you my Naruto Chapter 651 review. Now, alright, go ahead, press the dislike button right off the bat because I didn't like this chapter. This chapter was not a good Naruto chapter at all, and let me explain why. But first, hear me out. I don't hate Naruto. If you're a sub to me, if you think I hate Naruto, you're wrong. I overall like Naruto as much as I like Bleach. To me, both Naruto and Bleach are around a 7 to an 8 out of 10 series. I consider myself a Naruto fan. That may be shocking to hear. And overall, this chapter, like, I should make a video on this more so discussing, like, it's okay to be a fan of something and yet criticize it. I've been planning on making a discussion video on this for a couple weeks now, but this chapter really just makes me want to address this right now. In this Naruto chapter, it's like alright, reading some of these Naruto chapters recently have been at times like, I want to be optimistic. I'm always optimistic when I go into the Naruto chapter. Maybe things will be better this week. Maybe Naruto will return to actually being good. We may actually start getting a consistency of good chapters again. Not like 1 out of every 10 chapters of Naruto being good. But alas, I was wrong. This Naruto chapter was honestly on fairy tale level bad. No wait, scratch that. Fairy tale level bad. There were moments like, I'm like, just no. The highlight of this chapter is that I like the design of more so the combination of Susanoo and the Kyuubi. I actually do like the design. That is a pretty cool looking and awesome design, I must say. That is, I gotta give Kishimoto props at least on that end for the art. That more so like alright. Cubeno, that's what I'm gonna call it. Looks freaking beastly. Combination of Susanoo and the Kyuubi. Cubeno, fuck it. And it's like, what really annoyed me with this chapter, some would say this is like a small complaint, but what really annoyed me was that somehow Naruto gave all the pretty much members of the Rookie 9, all the Konoha 11, he gave them, well, minus Neji because he's dead. He managed to somehow give them a power up to the Kyuubi chakra they already had. And second, somehow that manages to get them to pull off a Rasengan. Now, granted, this did lead to more so than what looks like that least hurting Obio, which I will get into that soon. This power-up more so comes out of nowhere, and even then, it's like, here's the thing. All of these Father Ninja, plus like all the Konoha 11 guys, they should stay out of more so this battle, like this part of the battle, because here's why. They're going up against Obito, the guy who's the Jinchuriki of the Ten Tails, which is the god of the Naruto world, and an El Tensei Madara Uchiha, which is almost impossible to kill unless if you can find a way to undo the El Tensei. There is that. And all will lead to them is just getting themselves killed. Now granted, they were useful in this part to get to more so creating that Rasengan, but overall, it feels like they just get in the way. All these Father Nisha, like all of them, like Kiba, Shikamaru, Sakura, Hinata, Choji, Shino, Sai, Ino, all of them are more so just get in the way. Like, to me, you have to be at least Kage status. It's like they have all the current Kages, all the El Tensei of the dead Hokages, plus Naruto, Sasuke, and the Orochimaru to try and take these guys out. Now, in my opinion, these are the guys that should be more so focused on taking them out because they are pretty much the strongest people they have right now. 2 of the 3 legendary Sannin, one of them happens to be a Kage. The 5 current Kage, including Tsunade, who's also, as I stated before, just now a Sannin. the Edo Tensei of the first 4 Hokage, and now Orochimaru, as I stated, who's the other Sannin, and Naruto and Sasuke. Those should be more so the people on the front lines trying to take out Obito and Madara. Not more so all these Father Ninja and the rookie and all pretty much the rookies from Konoha. It's like, to me, all of them, like, I guess with the exception, like, this is even painful to me to say, because Shikamaru is one of my favorite characters in the series, but even is more so their spotlight in the series, it's gone, it's over with. They're pretty much, I'm going to say this, none of them are pretty much now relevant to the story. They aren't. And now here's the thing with Obito. It's like, in this chapter, it's like, to me he's giving the vibes the fact that he is regretting everything he's done. It's like, you can even see in the fact that with this, like, messed up face, and the fact that he has one of his eyes covered up. It's like, he could have done this with the fact that it's like, what if I more so went back to the Leaf Village? He's pretty much imagining that for that. It's like, Obito's more so regretting everything he's done at this point, which is saying up to what no one wants to happen, which what very few people actually want to happen. Talk no jutsu. And then, alright, I'm about to get to this now. This attack that they have on this, pretty much when they attack Obito, this attack better hurt him significantly, or else, like, if he could get off this, like, it's more so like a scratch or something, or just like a paper cut, I'm gonna call bullshit. I'll be the first one to, because it makes this chapter feel irrelevant and unimportant. If Obito manages to, if this is at least a paper cut to him. And it's like, granted, the fact the way this chapter was building up, though, they may feel like it was ending, but then again, this is Kishimoto. He could probably go over what they want. And it's like, alright, one thing I gotta address is the fact that with the whole, back to the Konoha 9 thing, yeah, I'm going back there. With the whole thing, because I forgot to mention this, but the whole thing about them being able to use Rasengans, and the way some of this dialogue in this chapter was, it made me feel like I was reading a fairy tale chapter, which is a nickname I give in Fairy Tail, a manga I dropped back in April of this year. And a very cliche manga that probably has got so many bullshit friendship power-ups. It's honestly just, it gets fucking irritating, annoying, and that's one of the reasons, like one of the main reasons why I dropped Fairy Tail. But yeah, overall, this was not a good Naruto chapter. It sucked, plain simple. But yeah, anyways, what did you guys think of this Naruto chapter? Did you love it? Did you hate it? If you want to like this video, leave a like. If you want to dislike it, leave a dislike. Anyways, I'm a Gamer Nerd, signing out. Peace.